Play. Okay, there we go. So that should you guys should be seeing that. I gotta fix the resolution though. There are things I need of you, things you may not understand and may not wish to do, but please do not make the same mistakes I did. My father Howard deserted me before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to what I had to do. It would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Philip. Oh no, I was reading that! Ugh. I gotta read faster, son. True. Yeah, we gotta do this or we will all perish. Please tell me you have 19. Yes. Turn that on. Actually, no, leave that off. Okay. Sound. Game. English. Difficulty. We'll do it on hard, whatever. Back. Controls. Back. Exit. Yes. And then I'll reopen the game, and then, hold on, I gotta move my shit first. Reopen the game, and then, there we go. Now everything is, but please do not make the same mistakes I did. My father Howard deserted me before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to what I had to do. It would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Philip. If we are lucky, then by the time you receive this, I will be dead. If fate frowns, we all perish. Man, that intro screen. Okay, lights off. New game. For players wanting a real challenge. My story began in February year 2000.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland.
That's why Trump wants to buy Greenland.
It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Oh boy, oh boy. Welcome to Amnesia before Amnesia. Finally, we're almost docked. I'd better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Yeah. Oh shit. Oops. Always good to have a notebook to jot down interesting information and reminders. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using my left mouse on it, holding the button down and moving the mouse. I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. I just wanted to... How do I... Oh. Yeah, that's good. Wait, how do I... Oh yeah, scroll. Get canned. Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest, but what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so that you can come home to me safely, and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've watched those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate with you when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Aw, thanks, babe. Yeah. No more alcohol. The flashlight switches on and off via the inventory, or hopefully with the shortcut key. Now, where's that emergency glow stick? It should still be in the locker. Keys in my inventory. Keys in my inventory. Yeah. Good. Good thing I have my torch at hand. This country seems to exist in a permanent state of twilight. The further north you go, and depending on the time of the year. Could come in handy if the torch runs out of batteries. I should be able to access it through my inventory or with the shortcut key G. Should be everything I need. I want to get going before dark. Some extra batteries to power my flashlight. What is that? Ooh, dogs. And, huh? What is... Hello. I mean, I guess. Fish. What's in here? I want to see. I want to see. Let me in. Let me in. I want to just... Let me go. Let me... Oh, a photo of the fisherman's wife. She has no play... She's no play... She's no Playboy bunny, but she looks loving and kind. Oh, dear. Playboy poster. Right next to the picture of your wife. Playboy poster. It's nice some things don't change no matter how far you are from home. I need to crank this bad boy up a little bit. Hold on. Bear with me. Change key mapping. Okay. Straight left, right. Run, shift, control. Modify actions, interact, holster. Mode, middle mouse. Glow stick, flashlight, personal notes. So run, crouch, by C probably. Lean left, lean right. Action, interact, examine. Okay, back. Oh, that feels so much better. Okay. As I stepped off my boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. So cold. Don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. Oh no. My screen is flashing red. My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past. Or is that some kind of animal in the distance? What the hell is that? I don't care. Need shelter. Looks frozen shut. Need something to break in. I saw rocks back here, I think, yeah. Wait. Yes. Okay. If I click and hold the interact button, I should just about manage to pick up that rock. The cold's made me weak, but I can still throw things using the examine button when I'm carrying something. Nice. I hope to God it's not frozen inside as well. It's so weak. If I just use interact mode, I should be able to turn that wheel a bit easier. Interact mode. Spoopy. The voices! They're back! Hello, voices. How are you doing? Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. Although, looking around, maybe I didn't. What is this place? Barrel. Ooh. Flare. A steel rod. Is that something behind there? Yes, nice. Ooh, a hammer. Let's see. I can swing this hammer if I hold left mouse. I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right, and then follow through by pushing left. The opposite works too. Pulling back and then thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. I reckon if I hold down right mouse after the backswing, I should still be able to look around. Wait, what did that say? This hammer's seen some action in its time. A metal shelf. I just want to see if there's a difference in damage. No. Shh, no, stop. No, stop. No, I want to see if thrusting does more damage. No, it doesn't. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... Shit. 16, 17. No, stop it. 18, 19. Wow, this does no damage whatsoever, dude. Unless that barrel is just invincible. Sorry, I got distracted with breaking things. Oh, hey. This hole's been boarded up a long time ago. The wood looks pretty soft now. The wood is soft. Oh no. Really unfortunate. Oh wait, do I put it away? Ah, oh shit. Drop it on yourself. Jeez. Wait, can I? These look like boxes of ammunition. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. No, I need to. Yes. Yes, hello. Who that? Oh, this thing is a maze. just went in a circle, right? Yeah. Because I want to see if there's an alternate route. No, is it just the one? Okay. Oh, because I have a lock. Hello? This hatch is seriously solid. It won't open by hand. Someone obviously wanted to keep people out. Or in. There we go. Open Sasam. Just move you out of the way. Okay. And then right switch, yeah. Ooh, that does that. You mean 3? Yeah, this does no damage, dude. Wait, 1, 2. Who's the top? It's a boy. Okay, well, doesn't look like we're coming back though. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers. All there, if something goes wrong. Part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me. Friends, parents, teachers were too scared, or too far away. Jotted down a note just in case. What is it though? No. Huh? There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by pressing C will give me the chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint to my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something is right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources, though. Like this. My best bet is to hide for a couple seconds or so, perfectly still. That'll make me properly hidden. I'm invisible. Place must be old if they were still using paraffin lamps. Looks like there's still some juice left. Ooh, juice. Don't mind if I do. Wait, how do I light it? That probably comes later. Okay. So, exit your location. We are here, right? Office, storage, explosives, northern area, workshop. Go to the office. Okay, so I think this thing helps me save my game. A man, an old man clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before, still I know. This man before me is Howard. I call him father. So like he recalls the memory, but in... Ugh, what the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. What are you talking about, dude? It's fine. It's an old artifact, yes. Yes, it is. 15th of August, 1945. Command Bunker, Emergency Airstrip Zulu. Weekly report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance be carried out twice weekly from here on in due to increased snowfall. 1 wounded. The 1 wounded figure is no cause for concern. Back in London, the Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. Two of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop/armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple fingers. I take partial responsibility for this, in that I allowed them to access the demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom, and I'm sure that's where they learnt the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up that manual in the chest in my office and will keep the key on my person at all times. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. This base is so disconnected sometimes. I feel as if this war could end and we might not even hear about it out here. Supplies requisition order, blah blah blah. Wait, no, hold on, this might be important. Dynamite for excavation purposes, okay. Supplies rec order. Some bayonets not necessary in my opinion, but procedure states we should have a full complement, one industrial ice pick for removing the damn ice that forms on the external hatch, one pair of reading glasses, category 7C, in order for myself. My glasses are in rather a poor state of repair and could do with replacing. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified from potential bomb damage, and excavation of previously caved-in areas is going ahead. One point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried in the earth and discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after martial duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of the light which constantly emanates from it. Chief, NCO, and Major. Can't see me, but I'm saluting right now. I'm not actually. That was a lie. Sorry. Ooh, a key. Copenhagen Post, Monday 17th of August, 1930. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine? Question mark. Researchers at the University of Copenhagen have suggested that mine-altering chemicals naturally sown into the rock may be the cause of a high suicide rates at a Greenland mine. The university, which has recently been conducting studies into isolated communities, first became interested in the workers of the northwestern lead mine last year. They discovered that lead mine, lol. They discovered that even taking into account Greenland's naturally higher suicide rate, local figures for the last 100 years were abnormally high, at 46 deaths per 100,000 populace, compared to the national average of 29. On further investigation, experts diagnosed in many of the miners symptoms in common with the earlier stages of paranoid schizophrenia. This has prompted researchers to hypothesize that natural deposits of lysergic acid, a pH4 formula recently discovered to have hallucinogenic properties, may be present in the rocks. Few locals were conducive to interview, but those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Inuit spirits, known as the apologies for butchering this. Turngate? Turngate? Known as, I'll just say it like a white boy. Turngate? Live in the mountains. The university is awaiting the results of chemical testing. Studies continue. It's in the drawer. Ooh, battery. Anything? Oh, I can't even see. Can't even see that one. Here? No, nothing. No. Oh wait, no. Is the typewriter how I save? No. You're confusing that with Resident Evil. This typewriter dates back even further than the war, made in Germany in 1923. It's locked. I need a key. Hit the Big Book of Explosives, 1923 edition. Chapter 13, Black Match Fuse. The black match fuse is one of the oldest, simplest, and most reliable fuses used in modern pyrotechnics. It is easy to create, essentially consisting of just string and gunpowder, but be warned, the chemicals concerned will stain clothing, and as always, due concern is advised. Materials required: string, preferably cotton, black gunpowder, backstring. The string should be coated with a thin layer of backstring, which acts as an adhesive. The string is then carefully rolled in the gunpowder and left to dry at least a couple of minutes before use. Chapter 2.1, Dynamite. Yay. Invented by Alfred Nobel in 1866, dynamite is commonly used in construction, mining, and demolition. It has proved far safer to handle than alternatives such as pure nitroglycerin, provided that is, it has been properly stored. Over time, the explosive component of dynamite supposedly made safe by the presence of the I know how to say this. Diatomaceous earth? Diatomaceous earth? Has a tendency to weep, making an old box of the explosive liable to detonate on contact. Materials required: diatomaceous earth. 3 parts of nitroglycerin, small amount of sodium carbonate, text unreadable, and simply form into short sticks and wrapped in paper. TNT. Trinitrotoluene? TNT was first discovered in 1863 by German chemist Joseph Wilbrand, but it took some years before it yielded its true potential. This was because of the difficulty of making it explode and the lesser detonation in comparison to dynamite. The main advantage was discovered by the German Navy, who employed TNT's relative explosive stability in order to cause massive damage to British warships. Their torpedoes could be detonated inside a ship's armor rather than exploding on contact as did other shells. Armstrong's mixture is included in this book as more of a point of interest than a viable chemical mix. The formula exists as somewhat of a legend in modern pyrotechnics, referenced by those knowledgeable enough to stay away from it as death mix. Its incredible volatility makes it unsuitable for almost all potential applications. Materials required: red phosphorus and barium. This mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed to minimize risk to the chemist. Sulfur can substitute for some or all of the barium to slightly decrease sensitivity. So I'm guessing I'm finding these bad boys. Probably not those. String, gunpowder, backstrin, and then red phosphorus, barium, maybe. I mean, why else would the note tell me? Ooh, what's this? Painkillers. Just in case you have a migraine. Ooh, what's this? Beef jerky. Oh, I could go for some beef jerky right now, dude. Alright. I'm gonna hit this bad boy again just in case. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the save. I may never get used to that. Ah, backstrin. Oh, okay. Well, what do you know? I don't know what backstrin is, but I'm taking it. Oh, Jesus fuck. Oh god, is there something else down here with me? I can't just wait here for whatever's around that corner. Need to hide. Oh lord. Oh lord, here coming. That boy here coming. Jesus. I've never been this scared in my life. I can feel my heart racing. If anything gets within more than a few feet of my hiding spot, I better not stare it out. Anything within my field of vision might panic me, and then I'm a goner. Can't just be like, hey yo, this shit's scary. I'm gonna shit myself. Cause like, that's fair, Philip. The workshop. It's just like Amnesia. Storage room, workshop. I jotted down a note just in case. What note did I jot down? I found a locked door in the middle of the mine. What do you know? I'm here. I'm gonna go to the storage room this way. Nice. We're in. It's locked, all right. If this later wasn't empty, it'd be a handy thing to have. Locked from the other side. Does that mean there's someone still inside? I can hear chattering. Darn it. Oh, I was reading his thoughts. Fuel. Happy face. Happy face fire. Insects equals sad face. Hold on. For research and research purposes. That's why I took that screenshot. Hello? Hello? Oh, I turned myself around. Maybe I should turn this bad boy down a little bit. Just a notch. Wait, controls. Oh, okay. Yeah, 1.6. Might be perfect. I clean up after myself. It was different, but the same that time. Like, I had more control. But over what? But over what, indeed? Okay. So we have a locked door. Right? There's... Well, the locked door in the middle of the mine, the furthest point that I can go to. And then there's this. This is locked. And then this bad boy is locked as well. But there's noises. How do I go and investigate that? Oh, wait, no. Hold up. Hold the phone. Yeah. Because I thought to myself, why would a box be in the middle of the room? That's so silly. With rocks inside. Oh, fuck. Christ, was that a spider? I don't like spiders. Not many people do. I like spiders, so this part will not make me shit my pants, but for some people, that's the difference between continuing on and alt F4ing, uninstalling, and never playing the game ever again. And that's fine too. Not everyone can be good at— Ah, shit, Jesus fuck. Death is the final unloan, truly. Oh, nice, autosave. Okay, so. It's like this thing winds around. No, this one. So maybe not left? Maybe I can leave the ladder here and then investigate each direction. And oh no, that's unfortunate. A horrible sight. Luckily it's mummified, or else the smell would have been awful. Ooh, flare. Day 1. I begin this record, still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value, despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous. My aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives, and to that end I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now, 30 years on, fate has struck again. Day 3. I forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they had not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search for them, or of them. Day 6. My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both those assumptions in going outside of my safe haven. My best estimate is that I I left the workshop where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of aid, and I have found only danger. I approached the old living quarters, but curiously I could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature, which seems to have made this old mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat, only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine, the key for which I still have in my pocket. Within that area I discovered this storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learned. I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in the place. I do not like spiders. Day 34. I caught one of the accursed 8-legged beasts nestling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. The next day, any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration I have had since the incident. By lucky coincidence, this revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath the storeroom in the name of science to discover more about these creatures' natural habitat. Day 50. For 4 days now, I have been surviving solely off the quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels, but however, Lady Luck smiled on me once more when those batteries in my torch died and I made a second life-saving finding. The creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie still for a few minutes, and I will have attracted enough of the beasts for a rather hearty meal. Homie was eating spiders. Dry, dusty old bags. Fun bags. Okay, so that was there. This is here. Come with me. Yeet. Yeet thine ladder, sire. Oh shit, I got stuck on the fucking ladder again. Just my luck. Okay. The unfortunate thing is I have to go see if okay, so I'm gonna leave you here. Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna... There. Okay, here we go. Third time's a charm, right? How the f... Like there's no way that I can sprint in this space, right? That's not gonna do anything. Yeah, I can't sprint. Okay, you come with me. I was running way too early. So that by the time... depth perception, my only weakness. Day 71, my earlier assumptions on the benign nature of my cellmates have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I am concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach which, if ingested regularly over a period of time, may become psychotropic or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I can find. However, the evidence against such a move is insurmountable. No source of light. 2, I swore to myself I wouldn't leave until I heard human voices outside. 3, the spiders are so tasty. So tasty. Day 100. From the marks I have been making on the walls and my scribbled diary entries, which in the dark may amount to an illegible scrawl, today is the 100th day of my new life. Over the past month, my edible friends have become more and more aggressive and have swelled in number and size. Whether or not this is a result of my plundering their ecosystem, I am unsure. However, at this rate of growth, they will soon be too large to crawl through the gaps in the walls. For all I know, I could only be seeing the tip of the iceberg. If all fails, and I am never recovered, I hope at least that my study of and indeed involvement with these fascinating creatures will one day be regarded as an important point in natural history. The greatest names in modern science got there more through fluke than talent, and it appears that this rule has extended itself to my discovery of this delicious new species. I can only pray that the second rule deems my breakthrough too insignificant, for all great discoveries tend to consume their inventor. I mean, he's not wrong. Okay, just don't fuck this up, dude. How close can you get? There you go. Oh shit. I don't know what the ladder is for, but I feel like I'm going to need it. So. Unless I don't ever actually need it, and it was just there to be there. That would be really funny. What a troll item. Fluid lighter gas, nice. Or lighter fluid gas? Fluid lighter gas. This should fire up now. Oh, I can't move the shelf. Oh no, do I have to go back? Well, shit. But like, where are we going? Unless, like, is there a thing here? If it weren't for the size of the pieces, I would say that it looks like eggshells. Oh, I'm off to a great start. I want to go back there and check out that room, but I'm going to leave the ladder here just in case I need it. It's like, I came in here, I smashed that open. Oh wait, no. I didn't look up. Oops, my bad. Haha. What is... Oh, ooh! Nice. Alright, there's nothing on the ceiling. Can I turn the steam on? So I shouldn't have anything to worry about. Just to freely explore this place. More freely explore this place. English, so hard sometimes. Yeah. Rest in peace, puppy. Like, do I burn this? Right now, the backstrand. I need to start thinking straight. Yes, actually. Funny that you should say that. Oh shit, I did not want to do that. Well, I mean, mood lighting. Uh-oh. Huh. Oh, that sounded fun. Oh, hey, what do you know? Nice. I think someone's been dragged through here. I've never seen this much blood before. That was my best chance to get some answers, and the text disappeared too fast for me to finish reading it. Okay, now I see the blood. Now I know what you're talking. Now I know what you're thinking about, Philip. Like, no need to get ahead of yourself. Okay, so like, how do I drop this bad boy? Oh, that's how. Can I like pick it up and move it? Yes. And then yeet it once again. Wait, what is this? Oh, I know. Oh, move the rocks and then go down into the thing. Oh, and the steam vent will kill you. That's the graffiti on the wall. Ooh, there's a key in here. Day 200. Oh, the person whimpering was the, spider-eating guy. It has been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders with whom I have shared my existence for the past 8 months, partly due to my enforced retreat from their basement territory. Not too long ago, their behavior became overtly aggressive, and so I have attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair and secured myself within one of the smaller rooms above it, the only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I have been recovering from a minor operation which I was forced to conduct myself without the aid of anesthetic. Even if I did have any anesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent in my work, so anesthetic was out. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it may be becoming old and rusty, I still trust my penknife to do the job just as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough, a simple amputation of a non-vital organ. I began to notice a thick glue-like substance forming on my tongue and was forced to accept that it had become infected through constant toxin ingestion. Day 300. Another century of days comes and goes. It seems like so long since I escaped here. At some stage since my last entry, I attempted to return from whence I came. That from which I originally was fleeing seems a fate far worse than the one I now face. However, in the time since I arrived from the larger mind system, a cave-in has occurred, blocking any further progress. I was forced to return and accept whatever end life has in store for me. I can still hear my aggressive little friend scratching on the door to my cell. Scritch, scritch. Old key. Nice. Oh no, I'm so itchy. Is this a tongue? Oh, right, because he had to amputate it. The note you just read. The largest spider I have ever seen with its gut carved open. Okay, so homie died. I think the key is what I need for... Oh, it's... beef jerky. This hole isn't large enough for a man. Not that I'd go anywhere near it, even if it was. What burrowed out this tunnel? Sorry. It was me. 20 minutes with the wall. I got excited after I beat that one Need for Speed level. I had to vent somehow. Oh dear, is it behind me? We're just gonna go in one direction. Yeah. And since the darkness is your friend, oh, that's probably why they introduced the sanity system. That make it a sense. Hello? Hello, it me. Oh, fuck. No. Sir, no. No. Just, I don't think I'm going back that way. Why can't I move this? Thank you. I'm going to keep you in there. Yeah. There you go. Put your back into it. You can do it. Put your ass into it. There. You stay on that side of the wall, monster. Okay? Jesus fuck. It might be a good idea to block the door if that dog creature is back there. I don't want it sneaking up on me. Well, I beat you to it, Philip. It's like I tell everybody else. It's either already done or it's in the process of being done. I've just been on autopilot. Storage room. Okay, I don't know what this workshop. It's locked. I probably need to use the panel to input a code. What the fuck was that, homie? Hello? Hello? Just push this out of the way, thank you. What's this? What's all this? All this hubbub. No, it wasn't anything. Explosives. This must be the only exit, and it has caved in. That's just great, lad. The shaft's caved in here. Could have happened years ago. I shouldn't be risking my life like this. The whole facility could come down around me. Still, if I want to press on, I'll have to clear this obstruction somehow. There must be something left here I could use. Maybe there's still some industrial explosives lying around. Maybe. I love my workshop. It is too. Oh, that's the password. Anything in capitals. As soon as I saw 218. Oh wait, no, 218 back. Excuse me. I'll just read the note. I love my workshop. It is too great a hunting ground to let others gorge their faces. One cannot. Sorry, I had to sneeze. One cannot help but feel for those without such delicate mousy morsels on which to munch, for Red ate ravenously of their flesh today. Red ate ravenously of their flesh today. Oh, that's okay. Because in my brain, it didn't make sense, but that's the homophone, and shall continue to do so. This is possible thanks solely to the button pad I installed on the door. And yet, Red's mind is working somewhat backwards today. So the code is 8412. 8412. Is it in here? Oh shit, fuck, shit. We're in Hackerman's. Oh. These must be tied into what's going on here. If I keep experimenting, I may discover something useful, or have a heart attack. I mean, yeah, it doesn't hurt to try, buddy. You know, you got one life to live. Might as well go buck wild. Shoot your shot, you know? It could just be a piece of ice reflecting the light, or more likely my imagination, but something's definitely catching my eye under those rocks. Can I? Yeah. Nope. But what is definitely catching my eye? But what's this? Pickaxe. Nice. I guess the pickaxe is the stronger weapon? It looks ancient. It's so old I don't even know what it would have been used for. Well, I mean a hammer versus a pickaxe, just think about it. Oops. I'm gonna move this so I don't accidentally press it. Yes, hello? Flashback. Where will you be when the PTSD kicks in? What's down here? God, more spider webs. I hope that hole was there before the spiders and not the other way around. So if I just yeah. Violence. And then I'll try it on this. So it does do more damage because this bad boy, that's 3 swings from the right. This, that's just 2. Dos. Yeah, touching that would not be a good idea. An electric fence, and it's been put up recently. And it's been put up recently? I better find a new way to get over. Find a way to get over. Wow. Where did new come from? Actually, you know what? Yeah, just leave that, yeah. The back string, I need the string too, right? Because I'm never gonna push 9. Oh, I can chuck the jerky at the dogs. Genius. That should be enough, right? Ow, fuck. Nope, it's not. Oopsie daisies. Like, is this really the way? No. Or was it ripped off? How the fuck do I get over? Humbug. Brilliant. One step closer to setting off those explosives without losing any body parts. I think that's what it said. I don't know. I think I should just, like, for my own personal sake. I don't know if it's because I'm tired or what, but... Okay, come here. No. Come on. This is awkward as fuck, dude. It's too far away. I'll get this. I swear. I'm gonna go see if there's a better way. What? Oh, there's a second. So like maybe one wasn't enough. Can you come here, please? No, come closer, Jesus Christ. Okay, no, and then I need to lay you down, like right here. No, what are you doing? Oh dear, why is this so awkward? How do I rotate in place? Z? No. E? No, that's F? No, that's flashlight. T? No. No, that's to throw. That's not what we want. Okay, one for my left foot, one for my right foot. This should work, right? This should be... Don't move. Don't you dare fucking move. Oh, no, this is... No. No, come. There. Yes. No. Okay. Maybe this is good? What if I should be crouched? Maybe that? Nice. Miracle! Wow, he did it. They grew up so fast. Locked. Damn it. How am I gonna get in there now? The door does look very weak and old. Jotted down a note just in case while I was busy knocking in the door because I am a man of many talents. So like, is this gonna explode if I yeet thine holy hand grenade? Wow, that was disappointing. That's what she said. Can I, oh. I thought I could pull down that. But wait, oh. That's how. Get fucked. It's soaked in Baxtrin so the gunpowder should stick, or rather, I really pray the gunpowder sticks. Okay. I am at the workshop. I think I need to cross 2 explosives and then onwards to the northern area. That is progression into the next area. Oh, wait. Oh, and then... I can't ignite a soaked string. It has to be a proper fuse. But... There's... It says explode. This should be gunpowder, right? Old cement mixer seen better days. That is cement. No, you don't see me, sir. So fuck. Do I have to go back to the workshop? Did I overlook a thing? Wouldn't be the first time. Trinitrotylene could have been used for mining operations, but I don't see a fuse. I have the fuse. I just need the gunpowder. I wonder if I can just, as long as, because the way that most stealth games, wow, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna scrap talking about that. I clearly can't English right now, but I am, however, pulling off the ultimate like stealth move, like 400 IQ. You don't see me, I don't see you. Nice doing business with you, sir. I'll call it a day. Just gonna move on with my life. If I were gunpowder, where would I be? In the center? Oh, fuck, that's a dog. These look like homemade cherry bombs, very small explosives, probably soaked through by now. I'm wondering if it'll be easier for me to read the I don't know why it's so hard for me, difficult for me to read this text. Perfect, a gunpowder cake. Oh, nice. Wow, it was here the whole time. The hole's too small to thread the string through. Right, with any luck, one fuse ready to go. Okay, so yeah, the thing that I was talking about with regards to stealth, so I believe in a good majority of stealth-based games that there's like, if you want to make stealthing in games easier, just imagine a line, like a direct line from like you to the other person's head. As long as you ensure that that line is disconnected, it should be good for the most part. Unless it's a player model thing. Like, say for example, the enemy can see your foot because your player model has the foot overextended past the wall. I don't want to risk this thing going off before I'm ready. Oh, that's how. And then I did this. The fuse is running faster than I thought. I've got to take cover. Yeah. So, how about them days? When I look back, I can't think of what spurred me to go deeper into the mine. Perhaps it was arrogance with still being alive, or something as ridiculous as facing adversity and coming out on top. Now, I know I would have been better off starving or being mauled to death than kickstarting the chain of events that led me to end up here, writing to you. I just hope once you understand my story, you will have what's necessary to put an end to this tale. I certainly didn't. Whatever could you mean by that, boy? Philip, tell me the answer. Tell me your secret. Don't keep a girl in suspense. Switch out of the way. Open that. power room. The noises down here are so alien compared to the way sound travels on the surface. That rockfall almost sounded organic, like the rocks screaming. There'd have to be some kind of backup system for the electricity. I think this might be part of it. These days, a cable this thick could power a city block. It's cold, so there's likely no current. Was ist in here? Ooh, hello. It feels as if I'm leaving my body just for a moment, but not just hovering around. It's like I go someplace. What are these things? A Steelberg Generator Type 7G. Congratulations on your purchase from the Type 7 product line. We are certain that you will be pleased with your new petrol-driven electrical backup system. Below are highlighted just a few added and approved features of the 7G model. Avoid personal wear and tear. The wind-up startup motor has been replaced with a battery-driven unit. Grease in the industrial workplace can be an accident-inducing insurance nightmare, so enjoy the new increased grease control system. Electrical insulation can be expensive to install and maintain, so the economical 7G basic model arrives without, and much, much more. Nice. Quick start guide. Ensure the area surrounding the 7G is clear of equipment and personnel in case of overheating. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate valve. Turn on cooling system to avoid overheating. Release excess steam until pressure is within safe limits. Begin grease flow, ensuring leakage is minimal. Turn main valve and confirm primary flow. Pull main operation lever. Check energy output. Your unit should now be fully functional. Okay, so valve cooling, steam, flow, main. I'm not going to remember that. It's a good thing that I have a journal. This place also has no power. I don't even know if that's the correct symbol. What am I doing? What are you doing, you silly boy? Oh, that looks fun. Can I go down? I can. Wonder how many accidents they had before this was put up. I shuddered to think. Oh, maybe it'll be one more. We'll find out. There, blind experiment that I've jotted down a note just in case. This thing's huge. That's what she said. It must be about 3.5 megawatts, but it's pretty old. Certainly enough to light a few light bulbs, though. Few bulbs. There's a battery symbol on the side, but it's welded tight shut. If they had some kind of machine for opening these, it's not here anymore. I guess I go down. Oh wow. Is there any... What the fuck? Who? I guess there was no reason for me to come down here. Thanks for the jump scare, I guess? Oh, it needs a battery, right? Oh, that's what I... Yeah, yeet. Nice. See, sometimes you just gotta read to know what to do. Literature. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, battery in. Startup motor functional. We should be set. Should be. So, wait, no. Is there a button somewhere? Or do I pull the lever to turn the machine on? At this generator's age, it's a wonder it sparks at all. There's probably been a power surge and I should check the fuse box. But where is the fuse box? Oh. Hello, love. Yep, there's a blown fuse. Does nothing down here work? Apparently not. Putting the blown fuse back isn't going to solve my problems. Alright, so we need a fuse. Well, you're gonna have to start tomorrow. Yeah. You fucking what, mate? Haha, you're on the other side. You can't get to me. You don't know how to get over here. Probably prevented access to the mine proper out of working hours. Something like that won't open without power. Just like everything else down here, it's old, decaying, and not working. So like if I go up here, oh, it's over here. So what's here? Anything? No, nothing? Oh, maybe just a hiding spot to hide from the dogs. Ow, my legs! Why did I do that? I am an idiot. January 1972. And boys, I have a word with you myself, but I've got more important things to do than piss about making sure you're all doing your jobs properly. Now, I know there's a certain amount of camaraderie between you lot playing pranks and jokes on each other. It comes with the territory, and that's fine, so long as you don't add me to your list. God knows you need something to keep you entertained down here. However, you all know full well that Penrose has some very deep-seated issues with his height, so anyone who thought it'd be a good idea to sabotage his generator and then hide all the spare fuses on the top shelf in the storeroom would quite clearly need his head examined. You get me? In other news, Jones, I want that inventory done yesterday, and the rest of you, it's not all fun and games, you hear? On a serious note, another radio's gone missing, and you better hope to God that means one of you's lost it, because stealing ain't a pretty word in my book. It's the third one this month, which means that the amnesty on coming clean is fast coming to a close. Then there'll be repercussions. Got it? What's strange is you're all supposed to be working in pairs, so nobody should be able to get their hands on a radio without the other spotting it. When I find out who's responsible, I'm going to find out how they got away with it so long, and then I'm going to fling them out into the snow and leave them there. They'll just disappear into the night, just like all those radios. Damn, the foreman got angry. He was just hungry. He just needed a Snickers bar. Calm radio. Beeping's coming from the speakers. Maybe there's someone out there after him. Wait, hold on. Two, three, 2. Oh god, I'm gonna need a Braille note. Or not Braille, shit. Morse code. Wow, how did I confuse those two? My brain was just like, yeah, dots. Emergency procedures. In the event of an emergency, all mine workers are asked to follow the standard emergency procedure detailed in the leaflet provided. Rescue services will already be on their way, and so under no circumstances should employees attempt to aid colleagues themselves or contact the emergency services. This code sheet is provided for use in the extremely unlikely event that you are trapped in the mine with no way in which to signal or otherwise contact emergency crews. In this scenario, you should 1. Ensure the stability of surrounding environment by gently tapping and feeling the rock. 2. Once you feel certain that there is no risk of rock slide, check to see if you have any form of communications device at hand and attempt to send a distress signal using this code sheet. 3. Should such a device be unavailable or damaged, begin firmly tapping out a message on the wall of the cave. Rescue crews will hear you and arrive promptly to dig you out. Here we go. Thank fucking God. Okay. Life jarting. Fues. Oh, fuses. It says 50 amp fuses, but the box is empty. Still, the contents can't be far away. Ain't that the truth? Oh, what's this? A broom. Be careful. But why? Okay. Ooh, buttress. Oh, what's? Oh, that's why they give us so many boxes. Wait, can I pull the shelf down? No. Oh shit, I think I fucked up. Oh wait, why don't I just... Game's haunted. Thanks, universe. That wasn't actually... Oh, I mean... It was? No way. I threw the thing and then it knocked the fuse over onto its side and then it just rolled off. What needs the... Oh yeah, the generator. That's what needs the fuse. 5, 2... Okay, hold on. I need a pen and a piece of paper. I am not memorizing this bitch. Hold on. Because I have to wait for the cycle again. That's 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Dash, dash. Dash, dash, dash. Dot, dot. Is that 5 again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Long. Long. Dot, dot, dot. And then the next one is dot, dot, dot. Long, long. Long, long, long. Dot, dot. So that would make that 5 dots is 5. 2 lines. M. Dot 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 dot. Which one's dot 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 dot? S? 5ms, and then if that starts with dot dot dot, so that's S. M 8? I think 5ms SM8. Dot 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 dash dash dot dot dot. Where is it? Dash dash dot dot dot. Is there something that's dash dash? Oh, 7. Dash dash. Oh, there's no break, so yeah, that is 57. 57. 5 7. Oh, 5 7. What's dot 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 dash dash? 5 7 2, and then 8. 5 7 2 8. Nice. Okay, I can turn the light back off. Oh shit. Sorry that took so long. I'm an idiot. You can't get me yet. You're just salivating at the thought. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. We should finally be ready now. Provided this fuse holds out, that is. Provided this fuse holds out. Okay, here we go. Boom. Either air down here is getting to me, or I haven't read those instructions right. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate valve. Turn on cooling system, release the steam. No, no. Steam. So, 2 cooling, steam, grease, 1. What the fuck is cooling? This? Or is that grease? Wait, no, that's definitely. Oh shit! I fucked up. Hold on. Okay, so 2. What the fuck was that? Game's haunted, I swear. 2 cooling. Just have to check again. Sorry. 2 cooling, steam, grease 1. 2 cooling, steam, grease 1. 2 cooling, steam, grease 1. Bar bing, bar boom. Nice. Só esse. I may never get used to it. Loading. I will yeet to thine propane tank. Unleash my glorious and holy wrath upon thine Cerebus, demon of hell.
Good day.
Yes.
Good day, can you hear me?
I can, yes. Hello, hi. It's... Hi.
Well, I hope that your ears are working better than your tongue, so that you might use them to listen to my words. You have turned on the light at the end, beginning, and middle of the tunnel, but some things remain shrouded in darkness. My emergency message I hope has helped, but what you need now is to the wall hole to the right of the fence. Go now, there is no time to explain.
Wall
Well,
hole?
in fact, time is one of the few things we have in abundance down here. What surprises are spoiled by such catty curiosity.
What the hell is going on down here? God damn it, this radio is useless. Who was that? Yes, hello. Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. Aren't you the bestest boy? Five, 7, 2, 8. The fuck do you mean no? Huh? Hold on, I'm going to come back here. Line, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless this is a code for something else. Okay, so I was right. But that's not the code? Fuck. He did say the hole to the side of the fence. Where is the hole? Unless he means over there. But like, how am I doing the thing? Auxiliary shaft? Is it here? Like, am I... Oh no, don't fall damage. Careful. Watch your VTs. 5, 2, 7, 5, 7, 2. How is that wrong? Oh, Jesus Christ. Cotton string, pickaxe, go through new tunnel. Small storage communications room. Need for the power room. 5738? Are you fucking serious, dude? No way. 3 is ... dash dash. Oh, I fucked up. I am an idiot. Oh shit. Oh shit. Homie knows. Holy shit, dude.
My memory is like something with a great many small holes. We shall be needing to perform some minor demolition work so that we might one day meet again. For this task, we shall require the use of a large, earth-eating metal monster, and that monster is thirsty for juice from the place where things are kept. By the way, you can call me Red. It's not my name, you understand, but I am sure you will agree it is a name rather similar to a cardigan. Fetching when worn correctly.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go right now. Barricaded with a piece of wood. Need some way to lift it. Okay. Tool shed. Always a good place to start investigating. Hooah. Fuck that box. Xeno Report 66B, Phase 9, Anno 9002, Anno Domini 1992. Filed by Chief Attending Xeno Officer for the eyes of leading installation officer only. Leader. Excuse me, wow. Unlike the other findings, 66B appears to be manufactured rather than natural origin and so warrants additional interest and, need I say, security. The bulk of Substance 63 was discovered only 6 yards from where Artifact 66B was buried and appears, at least in part, to consist of a solidified form of 63 with a number of operable appendages. The artifact emits a low level of light from a seemingly inexhaustible energy supply, suggesting its origin as was expected. Of course, the ramifications of this fact are clear and appropriate measures are already being taken. Progress in becoming enlightened as to the purpose of the device, if needed, it served a purpose in the traditional sense at all, has been slow. Following protocol to the letter, I assigned my secondary officer to the artifact on Phase 7, only for him to go missing the following day. He eventually returned to the site from a previously uncharted area of the mines, presumably having discovered a new route avoiding the cave-ins. At this stage, we can only assume what transpired, since he remains in a state of disorientation. Far be it from me to question the decisions of the elevated caste, but I am struggling to understand the necessity of conducting standard scientific testing in this case. I, of course, have full faith in the abilities of the research team put together and sent here by my immediate superior. I simply wonder whether their time might be better employed on the main site. Nevertheless, it is comforting to know that the actions of every member of the organization are carefully choreographed and controlled by those far outranking myself both in stature and wisdom, and with this in mind, I feel fully justified in filing an official request for further manpower. We have already lost a number of workers to unforeseen events, largely while engaging in the duties mentioned earlier, and further investigation of the area calls for volunteers to carry out tasks altogether too hazardous in nature to risk the well-being of more elevated organization members. In particular, the tunnel system above the secondary site requires immediate cartography. Need maps. Ooh, a saw. Sick. Nice. Progress. Ooh, what was that? I saw a thing. Huh. Short people problems. Me IRL. Dynamite. Dynamite. Hello? Where am I? Your position. Okay, so I just came from the tool shed. Explorer, storage, excavation, and then communication, power room. Storage. Damn it, I can't get the door to open.
Those holes in my mind are increasingly gaping. You cannot breach the inner sanctum of the place of storing. The entryway is blocked. So what if the squashy material between my ears is squashier than most? I may not be perfect like a hanging picture, but my words are wise and backed up by time. A pox on both your brain cells. Try as I may, you must think that I deceive you with my admittingly cunning ways. As far as my eye has seen, our rocky grave extends, and yet you cast away my help like you would a puppy freshly rolled in its own feces. I hope that your warped sense of morality is better company than I, because now it is all you have left.
Wow. Oh dear God, did I? Okay. I tried to clip that, but now my shit's all...
sorry.
What the fuck?
Sometimes my emotions are like a disobedient bit. Uncontrollable and often rolling in shit. Better safe than sorry, they say. But I think we are both sorrier than we are safe. A tunnel lies between a nearby watery cave and the place where things are kept. Take the second right from the closed door, and you will find what you seek.
I am so confused by everything that's going on right now. Like my dude did not help me with it, like all the blabbering in the first half. I don't know whether to listen or shut it off. Whatever, I'll go in here. Oh wait, I think I kind of remember this. Because keep in mind, I have beat this before, but I did not beat the next two in the series, so... Ooh, a ladder. That must be the tunnel leading to the storeroom. It's pretty high, though. There's a draft coming from that dank-looking hole up there. All the same, it's hardly inviting. In fact, it's the complete opposite. I don't know, man. Curves a little bit. I think it's small enough to have me accommodate it. It looks like some kind of excavation, although not like any mining operation I've ever seen. I don't know where that mist is coming from, but I don't fancy getting any closer to find out. So this is the psychotropic like gas found in the ground from that note earlier on in the game. The test substance continues to defy identification. Both chemical and xeno investigations fail to produce meaningful results. Testing continues. Test 102, bromine test normal. Test 103, amide test negative. Test 104, ammonia NH3 negative, unreactive. Hydrochloric acid solution, negative for sulfate, sulfide, and chlorate ions. Test 106, standard hallucinogens, mild intoxicant. Tests abandoned due to most test subjects suffering massive internal hemorrhaging within 1 to 2 hours. 107, positive, negative mental locations, incomplete. 108, human hallucinogenics, incomplete. Testing of the gaseous fog has been considerably more successful. What the fuck was that? It appears to be a harmless blend of sulfur, chlorine, and aromatic amine, which gives it the floating visual effect. Please note that harmless here is used in the xenochemic sense. It is harmless insofar as we have identified it, and so can take the necessary safety measures. If directly ingested, it would naturally be lethal. Test 159, potassium dichromate paper, positive for sulfur. Litmus test, negative for all but chlorine. Hydrochloric acid solution, positive for aromatic amine. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Work continues on the issue of transporting the substance. So far, removing it from its dormant location causes its base state to radically change, producing massive heat to the detriment of 3 workers, one of whom is no longer operational due to his injuries. Following heat dissipation, the substance appears to turn dead, unreactive to every test we have the equipment to run. The prevailing theory is that somehow the disruption of the material causes it to enter hugely accelerated chemical decay. We estimate its half-life to be approximately 0.4 seconds. And yeah, after having read that note, I am going to BRB real quick. I will be back momentarily. I know it's a bit spoopy in the game. Don't poop your pants now. Okay, we are back. Okay, I need a ladder. This shit is not gonna work for that. Fuck. Yeah. Short people problems. Just like real life. Okay, this way. Tits. Storage. Shit. No. Ah. Oh. Oh no. I started from the tool shed. Okay. I guess I'll go find the, like, I know what to do next. And which is the beef jerky again? Nice one. Scusi. Oh fuck. Okay, so I think that sign meant that they were. Yep, there it is. Oh fuck. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Just in case. Bitch! Oh, that completely got me off guard, dude. Oh, nar. Oh, shit. Okay. Oops. Oopsie doopsies. Oh, this bitch. There's no way to do it. Shuttle beacon. Have your way. no, bitch. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, fuck. Oh, how do you? Oh no. Oops. Okay, this area must be the access point to reach further into the mine. Must be. Now that's quite a machine. It doesn't come any more industrial sized than that. Those teeth at the front look pretty sharp. The whole thing just looks mean. Yes, very mean. Oh, I should have grabbed the thing first before I say it. Well, from out the door rises something vast, something terrible. It strikes a man, knocking him down, and those standing by him wither into the darkness. Screaming begins. Still, Father looks on. Is he bringing this? Father, what have you done? I felt something that time that I didn't feel before, but I'm sure it's always been there. It's as if a small part of me is still trapped inside the artifact. Power cabinet. Power? Oh, man, hold on a tick. This goes in here, doesn't it? Yeah, just stick it in there. No, that's not how it looks. Oh wait, maybe it is. Haha, wrong end. There you go. Well, power's on, but nothing else on the cards. This must be the control station for that yellow monstrosity. This doesn't look as old as some of the other damage to the mine. Bits of rock occasionally come loose from the rubble. Okay, so... Huh. That's... Do I have to hit it? That'll definitely get it going. Can't jump on top of it. Like, unless I need a key or something, I'm kind of... Dude, you know? Is there something here? Today marks the first phase. Best of luck, everyone. Cause like I've been reading a lot, and I just what that yeah, no thank you. Said creatures increasingly hostile. Carry what equipment? Discernible pattern. I seriously doubt there's gonna be anything over here. This seems like a dead end. Nothing in there. Nothing in here either. Alright. Bitch. Oh, bitch. No, 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 no. Oh, dude. Oh, well, thankfully I'm here. So... Huh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Fuck, dude. Oh, there we go. Needs ignition key. You know what? I'm probably gonna, cause I'm here. I'm at a save point, right? Almost a 9-hour stream, so I'll just finish it off tomorrow. I know I'm at the pretty like generous point in the game, so yeah. Should Gabs or G2C gone? Psycho Laird. Just hanging out. Yeah, The Walking Dead was... It was a nice way to end out the series. Just... Sometimes you're just sad that a good thing is over, you know? Anyways, catch you guys on the flip side. Easy.